Hi, this is Asdru Sierra of Ozomatli and Asdru of the Homies. Just want to introduce your music first of all. Asdru and the Homies, a band I started with my son and a couple of my best friends. It's going to be really awesome. I hope everybody gets up and dances wherever you are. I'm really grateful and very happy to be here to help Clifford Beers Housing. And this is a huge thing that's very close to my heart. As a child, I remember my mom trying to tell me that we were camping to visit my dad at work. My dad still had a job, but we didn't have a home. And it was for me as a kid, I remember being a lot of fun just hanging out with my mom and my dad living in a car. But in time, it kind of sunk in what was going on. But they still kept very positive. And it wasn't for help from our community, from our family, I wouldn't be where I am today. And I'm grateful for that. And I'm very happy to be part of something that is bigger than all of us to help our community. We have to help everyone. Because if they fall, we fall. Well, here we go. Here's our music. Asdru and the Homies.
gentlemen, give it up for Asdru and the homies. Asdru, thank you so much for that wonderful personal story that you provided to us. It's certainly a message of hope and something we really need right now. Thank you for being a phenomenal board member, and thank you for the phenomenal music that you just provided to us. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ozomatli, and I'm the Executive Director of Clifford Beers Housing. I want to welcome you to our first virtual block party. I think you're going to like it. We got some great music, Adelaide, Pilar, Chali, Asdru and the homies at the very end, Ozomatli. So the last couple of months have been a period of self-reflection for many of us. Reflection about our health, reflection about family, reflection about homelessness, and reflection about racial justice.
Before COVID, 66,000 people were living on the streets of Los Angeles. The fallout from the pandemic will mean that even more families will be at risk of losing their homes. We cannot let this happen. What's more, we must confront a legacy of segregation and years of racist policies. In Los Angeles County, 8% of the overall population is black. Yet, 34% of people experiencing homelessness are black. The pandemic brought this to light and emphasized the disproportionate rates of COVID on black and brown people. At CBH, we're able to use the COVID crisis as an opportunity to assess how we can react accordingly and sustainably to these types of problems. With new models using proactive and permanent solutions, we will be able to maximize the amount of people we can house. Since we were deemed essential during COVID, we have been able to continue construction while practicing social distancing at our sites. Metamorphosis on Foothill, which is situated in Sylmar, will provide 47 permanent homes for families and individuals experiencing homelessness. The apartment will contain a significant amount of open space, including an orchard that can provide both greenery and sustenance for both the building and the community. Vistas del Puerto in Long Beach will provide 47 new homes, half of which will be set aside for individuals and families experiencing homelessness. Vistas will include 2 courtyards with edible gardens so that residents can relax and enjoy the outdoors. Each unit also contains its own area of open space, which is extremely important. Accessible outdoor spaces are incredibly critical for mental and physical well-being. East-Land intersections in South Los Angeles will be constructed from shipping containers and provide 53 apartments to people who have experienced homelessness. These apartments will be constructed in conjunction with a shared street called the Annenberg Paseo, a thoroughfare surrounded by lush greenery that filters pollutants from nearby freeways through a tremendous amount of trees, which we call the living lung. We're also lucky enough to be able to provide short-term help to our residents. With assistance from the United Way of Greater Los Angeles and the California Community Foundation, we have provided all our properties with hand sanitizer, toilet paper, face masks, thermometers, and protective gloves. In addition, Clifford Beers continues supporting tenants if they are unable to pay their portion of rent due to job loss or other reason during this crisis. This is why we do what we do. People helping people when they need it the most.
Right. There's another song. This one's called Don't Got It. We do. drummer's son. Is that a little cliche? Anyway, he looks really cool with that bandana and those shades. We decided to wear shades today. All right, let me hear a little bit of Gonzo. Gonzo! Give it up for Gonzo. Gonzo. That's fun.
Asdru and the homies, ladies and gentlemen, these guys are killing it. I hope everyone is enjoying the show. We have lots more coming up, but before that, I want to tell you about a few folks that we've been chatting with and a few ideas that we've been coming up with to develop some new housing solutions to homelessness.
Faith-based communities have also reached out to us. We've been hearing from many churches and socially conscious organizations that they want to build affordable housing in their land but aren't sure where to start. Out of these challenges of this current pandemic, we are currently working on creating a unique online platform that will support and provide education to such organizations that own this land. Our advancements department is also working on our first project that does not utilize low-income housing tax credits in Harvard Heights, which is situated just south of Koreatown. This method allows us to create housing faster and at a lower cost. We're also exploring different alternatives, such as single-family homes with accessory dwelling units, also called granny flats, because these can be done faster and more affordably. These are smaller dwellings that share the same property as a single-family home. ADUs allow us to house people on a smaller scale, and it provides amenities such as shared patios that are critical in the time of COVID. We have also forged relationships with park partners to jointly develop green spaces alongside residential buildings. These include nonprofit parks, developers, conservancies, and community land trusts to advocate for the need for open space and affordable housing to be built together side by side. Seems so obvious, right? So once again, I want to thank you for participating in our program. Now more than ever, we're seeing the empathy and compassion that people have for each other in their communities. Join us in creating these new solutions to solve homelessness that will lead us into a better tomorrow. Thank you.
My husband was terminally ill. He was my best friend for 10 years. After he died, I lost the place because I couldn't pay the rent by myself. Here I was, 62 years old and homeless. I went a lot of times without eating. I got so depressed. The more I was out there, because I was dealing with it by myself. When I first got my apartment, I cooked spaghetti. And I sat down at my kitchen table and I started crying because I was so happy that I had a place of my own and I was able to cook my own meal. Clifford Beers, it is an awesome place to live. We have coffee talk on Fridays. We have bingo. When I got a problem, I go and talk to my case manager and I just let it all out to her. And then I feel better. They have changed my life. To have a 1-bedroom and a balcony to look at the sunset, that brought me more out of my depression. Made me stronger and made me want to live the fullest life that I could.
Hey everyone, Adelaide here, and I want to to welcome you to the Clifford Beers Housing COVID Relief Block Party. Super excited to be here, playing for a good cause and representing such a tremendous nonprofit organization. You know, growing up in Texas, we learned a lot about the homeless problem here in this country, but it wasn't until I moved to Los Angeles that I saw firsthand the abundance of homeless individuals and families that we have here. It's crazy because we live in one of the richest countries in the world, and California is the richest state in this nation, yet we have the highest homeless population than any other area in this country. It makes no sense. The evidence is there. We have a problem and we need to do something about it. So that's why we're here today, asking you for your support in helping solve this problem. And then in exchange, we're going to give you some good music. So first of all, we're going to start off with a little Selena arrangement, because if you know anything about me, you know I'm a very proud Tejana. So this is a special arrangement we put together. It's also going to feature Mr. Vallenato on accordion, Alejandro Blanco on guitar, Juan Carlos Botillo on bass, and Giancarlo on cajon. We hope you like it.
Si una vez dije que te amaba, no lo vuelvo a hacer, yeah, yeah. Es error y es cosa de ayer. Yo sé un día tú volverás y tú de todo te después de tus pies y tan solo con desprecio me has pagado, pero ahora ve, yeah, yeah. Si una vez dije que te amaba, o me arrepiento. Si una vez dije que te amaba, no sé lo que pensé, estaba loca. Si una vez dije que te amaba y que por ti la vida daba. Si una vez dije que te amaba, no lo vuelvo a hacer, yeah, yeah. Oye, mi viejo son, tiene la clave con sabor del acordeón. En el alma de mi gente, en el cuero del tambor, en las manos del conguero, en los pies del bailador. Yo viviré y allá estaré, mientras paso una comparsa, con mi rumba cantaré. Seré siempre lo que fui, con mi azúcar para ti. Yo viviré, yo viviré. Ay, échale azúcar, Jorge.
Housing has actually been together for 15 years, doing numerous projects and innovations to help the homeless. However, we are calling this the COVID Relief Project because the COVID pandemic is going to seriously affect the homeless situation here in Los Angeles. We already had an estimated 66,000 homeless individuals and families, and due to the COVID epidemic, they're expecting to peak over 1 million. We are all dealing with hardships with the COVID pandemic. Me as a musician, I can tell you, it's definitely affected my career. But imagine if you didn't have a roof over your head or a bed to lay in. So we're asking for your help. As we all know, the government has very limited funds, and we have to come together to help our brothers, our sisters, our families, our neighbors, our cities. Everyone that's around us is a part of this. We have to come together. So you can do donations, you can buy merchandise, and in fact, I'm gonna up the game a bit. If you make a donation or buy some merchandise from this event, find me on Instagram, Adelaide Pilar Music. Send me a screenshot of your donation purchase or your merchandise purchase, and I will personally send you a free copy of my last album, Reflexiones de mi Mente. Now is the time to come together and put out a lot of love, you guys. In fact, that's gonna bring me to this last song we're gonna play for you. It's called I Got a Lot of Love. It's from my last album, Reflexiones de mi Mente. We're gonna bring a few more musicians in. We're gonna have Hannah on the trumpet. We're gonna have April on the sax, Tomoka on the sax. Diego Rubalcaba also will join us on drums. So thank you, Clifford Beers Housing, for making this event possible, and thank you guys for all your support and love. Keep donating, keep loving, keep helping one another out. We all need more of that.
Tengo una voz, tengo una voz. I got a dream that we both can share, a love for us both. I got a voice, I got a voice. Una razón, una explicación, a word to my love. I got a lot of love, I got a lot of love, I got a lot of love, so much love. Una mirada, una llamada, la madrugada never gets old. A kiss in the dark, a walk in the park, nothing can tear us apart. I got a place where we can stay, just you and me, solo tú y yo. Una razón, explicación, a word to my love. I got a lot of love, I got a lot of love, I got a lot of love, so much love. I have a song, una canción. Yo tengo una melodía que me alegra mi día. Una canción, I have my song, and when it's right it can lift me and nothing goes wrong. Una mirada, una llamada, la madrugada never gets old. A kiss in the dark, a walk in the park, nothing can tear us apart. I got a place where we can stay, just you and me, solo tú y yo. Una razón, explicación, a word to my love. Una mirada, una llamada, la madrugada never gets old. A kiss in the dark, a walk in the park, nothing can tear us apart. I got a place where we can stay, just you and me, solo tú y yo. Una razón, explicación, a word to my love. Tengo un lugar
I just want to thank Clifford Beers for all the support and everything that you guys are doing, and just like I'm really grateful to be here in these apartments, and it's a stable place for me and my kids to grow. Like, we came from homelessness and stuff like that, living day to day, going from hotel to hotel. So you guys have been a lot of support, helping us stay rooted and grounded. I feel like everybody's cool, calm, and collective. It's like a little family here.
Okay.
Everybody helps out when they can. Because I could be walking past and I say hey to my neighbors, and they offered food and stuff like that, and we share with each other, stuff like that. And one thing for sure that's changed from the homelessness to now is just like now, our kids have a room and a place to be themselves and be able to, be kids and be able to grow. And I didn't think that was something that was going to come our way. It was a struggle. It was like every day in the hotel, day by day, and I didn't think that we ever was going to be able to get a breakthrough. So, I appreciate all the help that you guys have been doing.
When I moved in, I was given a bag that had toilet paper, hand sanitizers, face masks, and all that there. The help with around here, it's geared up to where you have to wear it there, which is going to help out with this epidemic there. And everybody's complying. Things is going great here. Thank you.
Thank you, Clifford Beers, for changing my life. My name is Norma. I'm 46 years old, and I became homeless when I lost my sight. I struggle, live in a RV, and that's when they found me, and I was able to go to People's Concern, which they work with me, and they brought me here. And I'm very close to the Braille Institute, which is a school I go to, and I love the environment. I like the people here, and also it makes it so much comfortable knowing that I have a place that I can come to and call it home. I have help from my case managers. I have help from the manager, and I love my home, and I'm very thankful for everything that Clifford Beers has done to help us have a better life. And because of that, I'm able to take care of my dialysis, and my health has improved, and also my living condition has improved. And because of that, I'm able to volunteer at a organization for the physical impaired, and now I'm an inspiration, and I'm a model to a lot of my peers in the blind community. And because of you, Clifford Beers, I'm able to provide all the education that I have and all the benefits that I learned to change people's life every day.
Hey, are you ready? Hey, are you ready?
Yes, we are!
I say, if you really show, you gotta tell me once more. Say, hey, are you ready?
Yes, we are!
I said, if you really show, tell me some more. Say, hey, are you ready?
Yes, we are!
I said, hey, are you ready?
Yes, we are!
Well, let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's take a trip to Rio!
que é bom não cai, mas se um dia ele cai, cai bem. Capoeira que é bom não cai, mas se um dia ele cai, cai bem. Capoeira me mandou dizer que já chegou para voltar. Birimbau me confirmou, vai ter briga de amor, tristeza tamará. Quem é homem de bem, trai o amor que ele quer, o seu bem. Quem diz muito que vai, não vai, assim como não vai, não vem. Quem de dentro de si não sai, vai morrer sem amar, vai bem. O dinheiro de quem não dá, é o trabalho de quem vai bem. Capoeira que é bom não cai, mas se um dia ele cai, cai bem.
During the night, they will discover the tuna.
Crafty cuts in the background, y'all. As we continue going, we gonna make y'all move. So everybody, watching this groove, yeah. And you don't stop, yeah. And you don't quit, yeah. Hey, one time, it goes a little something like this. Check it, yeah. Hey, till the fish touch the grave. You feel my black planet like grip, chuck, and flame. Ripping up the stage, we lift up the slave. When the tuna shoot the gift, but your fish start and wave. Fresh is the recipe for fabric softener. average lister in the fabric on the permanent script written with the magic marker hand. Pick up just a tad bit awkward when I talk the truth. Yeah. Try not to be starstruck. I pick the way like a tar truck when the guitar plucks. Wizard of Oz butts gets measured in yards plus. Exhibit bizarre drug delivered in large thrust. Then more set, they give y'all stress. Verbs are blessed, will penetrate your Kevlar vest. Turn the hard bits to hummus, I like Bernard Guest. Don't contest, so count on me like income tax. I'm outspoken, language is broken into a slang. Just the dialect that I select when I hang. Yeah, hey. We got you checking the slang. It's just the dialect that I select when I hang. I'm outspoken. Language is broken into a slang. Just the dialect that I select when I hang. Yeah, hey, we got you checking the slang. It's just the dialect that I select when I hang about. Weather the storm like hurricane shudders. My nefarious pawns to leave a main gutter. Change color like a plane cover when it burns. Then it burn like polyurethane rubber. Like Danny Glover, I'm too old for this shit. Lethal weapon is kept in the flows that fish spit. No matter the region, the chosen district. Keep my bones stiffer than the frozen biscuit. Ballistic, checking wristwatch in distress. Big stepping like Sasquatch, the fish fresh. Bitch stuck on the mic, get bench press. Rowdy right, you cloudy like a Bobby Brown piss test. Cats in jail, wish me well. Bitch, you can tell they waiting on the fish to fail. On a mission, wishing they could resist the spell. Interrupt my scene and I scream on you like Christian Bell. I'm outspoken, language is broken into a slang. Just the dialect that I select when I hang. Yeah. Hey, we got you checking the slang. It's just the dialect that I select when I hang. I'm outspoken, language is broken into a slang. Just the dialect that I select when I hang. Yeah. Hey, we got you checking the slang. It's just the dialect that I select when I hang. I'm outspoken. Yeah. Hey, we outspoken. Yeah. This song right here. Come on. When the smoke clears, you know we bring it to your live. Yeah, you know we bring it to you live. When the smoke clears, you know we bring it to you live. Yeah. Snap you like a loose thread, sharper than the bones that protrude from a bull's head. Raise the roof and knock you loose and let the truth spread hot while you rotting like the root when your tooth dead. Acute edge won't sign unless it's proofread. No excuse for the black leaders who they shoot dead. While they tap pockets, I can mold a rap. I can drop in topics that can turn an opera to a mosh pit. Yeah, giant panda with the defiant agenda, bring the fire so big my clients remember. Entire performance prior to my silent contender. With a lamb and bite a lion to dinner. It's my burger. Yeah, mind fumbling, stumping you like a Timberland. Me, Mike Fumblers, I am the man. Amphibious and it's a jolly tuna with the caper stacking flavorful match, maker blowing black vapor. Yeah.
Said I step through the fog and I creep through the small. Said I step through the fog and I creep through the small.
Yeah.
Said I step through the fog.
Yeah.
And I creep through the small.
Yeah.
Said I step through the fog. And I creep through the small.
Yeah. Hey, I'm in the vacuum pack room, filter and a loose sleeve sheet full of black doom. Turncoders burn slower, verbal turn. Yo, we're taking speakers into flamethrowers till it's game over. Not a Dame Coda, more like the game go. I just became Yoda and Luke in the same stroke. My foes are plotting, you enveloped in the same smoke. Forever remain broke, the butt of the same joke. Yeah, my sense of humor's in the coma. Opposition against the Roma as a human, bringing order from the chaos. My lifesaver is my mind cable. I write novels while you write fables. Yeah, hey, I'm Hank Aaron, smoking dank cannons, making paragraphs, paint panners to your bank's parent. I form a think tank to escape papers and black smack fakers while I'm blowing black vapors. Yeah,
said I step through the fog and I creep through the small. Said I step through the fog and I creep through the small.
Yeah,
said I step through the fog and I creep through the small.
Yeah,
said I step through the fog and I creep through the small.
Yeah,
said I step through the fog and I creep through the small. Said I step through the fog and I creep through the small.
Yeah,
said I step through the fog and I creep through the small. And I step through the fog and I creep through the small.
Hi, I'm Claire, and I love working for Clifford Beers Housing. My motivation when I go to work every day is that I see the value and the promise in everyone, and I want to see that fulfilled. So I have one little boy and another one that's going to be almost here in a couple weeks, so that's going to be 2 boys. Crazy. And I'm so grateful right now that my son is happy, he's healthy, he has his basic needs met, He's able to go to school and enjoy school every day. And that's all that us parents want, is to see that potential fulfilled in our children and in our communities. But we also know, those of us who live here, that it can be incredibly difficult to afford to live and raise a family in Los Angeles. So I want to tell you about some really good friends of mine who've gone through this. Nancy is a resident of Clifford Beers Housing, and she's become a great friend to me. And she has 2 daughters, Lexi and Lexi's younger sister. So Lexi became homeless when she was in middle school, and the family would spend the night in their small car, all 3 of them. And Lexi would wake up in the morning and wash up and get dressed in their storage space, and then would go try to focus at school during the day before returning to the car at night. And as you can imagine, those years were incredibly difficult for her in life and in school, until the family was able to move into Clifford Beers Housing. So now, as you're going to hear from Lexi, she is actually going to college, and she's able to plan for her future because she's had a safe home. So I'm so excited to see what Lexi is going to do in this world and see her potential fulfilled. And I hope my boys grow up to be like her. So here's Lexi.
Thanks to Clifford Beers Housing, I've been able to start my days and end my nights in a loving home, have a place to build with my family emotionally and mentally. Having a safe place to come home to every night has allowed me to accomplish and push through milestones in my life. I've been able to graduate high school, obtain my certification in the medical field, and I'm now working a job that works closely with the homeless community, allowing me to give back everything that Clifford Beers has given me and my family. That sense of togetherness, safety, stability, understanding, and peace of mind.
I'm so grateful to each one of you who's watching this right now, and your dedication to making Los Angeles a livable place for everyone, for Lexi and everyone else. We cannot create change without working together, coming together with a strong network of partners. And that is you, so thank you. I also want to take a moment to thank our Guitar Hero level sponsors. Starting with Today I'm Brave. It is a nonprofit and global movement to create change and impact the world. And they are at todayimbrave.org, so that should be on your screen. I also want to thank City National Bank, that is committed to helping communities thrive and to supporting affordable housing. I want to thank Dreyfus Construction. They have been our longtime friends and partners, and most recently are building the Vistas del Puerto apartments that you saw a video of. And finally, we're very grateful to GB Construction, that has also built a lot of communities for us, including Metamorphosis on Foothill, that you also saw a video of. I'm proud that at Clifford Beers Housing, we are creating new solutions to end homelessness in Los Angeles and beyond. And I'm so grateful that I get to go to work with a sense of hope and purpose every day. And there are so many ways that you could also participate with us in this. You can check out our website. It is linked below, and sign up for our newsletter. There's so much useful information in there, like how to vote for more housing in Los Angeles and California, which we so desperately need. You can buy one of our awesome custom t-shirts that was designed with some beautiful artwork just for tonight. You can sign up for our giveaway and win some cool prizes, and there are other ways to participate as well. Your gift makes a difference to end homelessness in Los Angeles so that all Angelinos can have that chance that they deserve. Finally, I'm grateful to our musicians that have really given of themselves and have hearts to make Los Angeles better for everyone.
And for the end of the night, I would love to introduce my band, Ozomatli, multi-Grammy award-winning band. We're here to help, and we're happy to help, and we're always of service to our whole community. That was since day one. And I hope you guys enjoy this performance. It comes from the heart, and there's nothing like the community, everybody coming here to help. Whether it's homelessness because of any circumstance, whether it's alcohol, drugs, whatever, we are here to help. Thank you so much, and enjoy our show.
Yeah. Ha. It's you they card, it's you they charge, it's you they complain about strolling the boulevard. You the one claiming and screaming you're all hard. Are you in control or is it just a facade? If Uncle Sam wants you, it's you that he'll need. It's you that he'll sacrifice and it's you that'll bleed. I think you need to reflect on some old Sam's need and recognize in life there's only two guarantees. Some proceed to believe in us. We gotta discuss, have we all lost trust in us? Cause you and I, us together we must live, change and die. Everybody's included, it's up to you to decide.
Cuando canto mi canción, quiero inspirar mi gente con una solución. Cuando despierto en la mañana, sé que tengo el poder para nadie a trompar.
Eso.
Y no existe la tristeza, solo existe la alegría. Es el baile de los queridos del pasado. Mira cómo baila mi mamá, bailando con mi hermano del pasado. Su espíritu se junta bailando y alegría y gozando. Cumbia, cumbia, pero qué buena. Cumbia, cumbia, pero qué rica. Pero qué mira, cumbia, cumbia. Cierta gente solo puede ver espíritus bailando entre la gente. Si pueden verlo bailando mis hermanos, serán bendecidos entre los cielos. En los cielos. En los cielos. En los cielos. Mira cómo baila mi mamá, bailando con mi hermano del pasado. Si puedes verlo bailando mis hermanos, saben que en los cielos. Cumbia, cumbia, pero qué buena. Cumbia, cumbia, pero qué rica. Cumbia, cumbia, pero qué mira. Cumbia, cumbia.
Yeah. 1, 2. Yeah, this sure is your hard muscle rest in your chest cavity. We ask God to bless these festivities. Yet this hostility felt between you and me stops. Opportunity given to spread unity. Tuna be rhythmically wiping sadness clear. Breaking on your mixtures, create this atmosphere. People packing cheers simply cause these songs show death. Giving shouts to these victims of wrongful death. Now, soon as we're rid of society's small terrors, the sooner these teenagers don't have to be pallbearers and carry their pals nearer to graves. Premature the cure. Be mature by keeping your hearts pure.
Cumbia, cumbia, pero qué buena. Cumbia, cumbia, pero qué rica. Cumbia, cumbia, pero que mira, 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 mira. Mira, 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 mira cómo baila. Mira cómo goza. Mira cómo mueve la cintura. Es el baile de los queridos del pasado.
Thank you.